only thing, the reason why I'm getting upset at Adam is I'm asking specifically, stop dropping F-bombs. I've asked him so many times. I don't like it.
My bad, sir.
Because when I do other things, guest says it. Kids are watching us. People want to put their kids in front of this. I'm not a fan of that. I've told you this hundreds of times privately. Now you're forcing me to say it to you publicly.
That's fair. That's fair.
Don't do that to me after I just had a conversation with you.
You're absolutely right.
All right. So,
and I'll say one thing.
Yeah.
I apologize.
I know
I tried to say flip a few times.
But guess what?
And I apologize.
You gotta control, because the targeting's not gonna change.
Thank you, PBD. Oh, this felt so good and so satisfying. The fact that PBD called him out on something. I wish he would call him out on his dumb opinions and how he's always intellectually lazy. He didn't do that yet, but I'll take that dub, man. Oh, let's see the context around what caused this. Make sure you like this video and subscribe. Let's continue.
Most people are obsessed with other people's opinions. Most people are imprisoned by other people's thoughts and feelings. Most people are trying to keep up with the Joneses. Free yourself from the prison of what other people think.
Oh, shut up, man. Look at this guy trying to act all intellectual and deep. You're just blabbering. Literally, you said words and said nothing at the same time.
I've learned this the hard way. The hardest thing to do.
You did not go through anything hard in your life. Calm down, Adam. You look like you're really privileged. Just relax.
Is not give a flip about what other people have to say. Let's put these things in order. Number one, keyboard warriors. Adam, you suck. Don't. At this point,
but some of them are right about
doesn't
you.
matter.
Keyboard warriors? Well, listen, I'm not a keyboard warrior. You see my face roasting you because you're dumb, you're unintellectual. The arguments you make are so intellectually lazy. You just read the headlines off newspapers and just repeat it as if we can't read ourselves. And listen, there's a reason why not just one or two or a handful, but a bunch of the audience comments against you, Adam, is because you suck. And they can see right through you. You can't fool people.
It doesn't matter to me. Number two, see how many friends I have? Friends that go, I can't believe you voted for Trump. I can't believe you would sit down with Nick Fuentes. I can't believe that you would associate with Andrew Tate. I can't believe that you would talk to Candace Owens. Oh yeah? Shut the fuck up. This is what we do. We talk to people.
Look at Adam trying to be cool and tough. Listen, first of all, you probably have like 3 friends who asked you that. Let's be real here.
We hear the truth. The last thing that's liberating is your closest friends and family. There's friends and family in my life. Why do you do this? Why do you travel? Why do you have to go this? Why do you do this? You could also shut the F up, because this is what we do. Thank God, I'm going to give PBD a shout out, that we have a leader with a backbone who says, don't apologize. We had a situation recently.
Stop sucking up, man. See, this bothers me. Adam thinks he's getting on PBD's good side by sucking up and be like, oh, you know, we have such a great boss, great leader. Bro, that doesn't earn your respect. In fact, I would argue it's the opposite. When you disagree respectfully and show that you have opinions that you're willing to stand for, like, I'll be honest, I'm sure Vinny probably has a lot more respect in PBD's eyes than Adam. Adam just goes with the flow, man. Someday he's this way, sometimes he's that way. There's nothing that he'll die on. There's no principles that he has.
But Adam, they want you to apologize. No, you don't have to. This is what we do. When you have conviction and you stand for something, you don't have to go anywhere.
You don't stand for anything. You don't have any convictions in anything besides Israel.
As far as what the Nelk boys did, I think they're great. I think Kyle's a nice dude. They should have done better. To read a comment and say, wow, we interviewed Bibi Netanyahu, the modern day Hitler. Oh, okay, that's fair. Really, bro? Is that actuality the reality? Bibi Netanyahu is the modern day Hitler? Modern day Hitler? Are you freaking kidding me? And Bassem Youssef can go on all these podcasts and criticize Israel. Why can't Bassem Youssef go back to Egypt? Why can't he go back to the country that he's from? Because in the country you're from, you can't criticize the government. You can't criticize the government in Iran. You can't criticize the government of Egypt. You can't criticize the government of Syria. You'll end up...
Well, it's because the U.S. is destroying those countries because of Israel. Because our politicians are bought out by Israel. And also in terms of Egypt, Egypt is also bought out by the U.S.
Dead. You can criticize the government in Israel, no problem. And to the whole camp that goes, Well, you
Oh, really? Really, Adam? So you can criticize the government of Israel? What happened to those guys that criticized the government of Israel in America and got arrested for it? What about that, you idiot?
can't criticize Israel. What's the one country you can't criticize? Are you fucking kidding me?
Adam,
All
like,
I
at
hear,
this point, bro.
Sorry,
like, this
all
is the
I
third
hear,
time, man. It's like
sorry,
we had dinner last night talking
this
about
upsets me because all I hear.
I understand.
No,
that.
no, no. Because
When you have to swear to make a point, it means you lack in vocabulary. Simple as that.
Because all I hear is that you can't criticize Israel, and all I hear are "f you."
I don't
die,
care.
Jew,
No.
kill yourself.
These are two
I'm sorry.
separate things.
I'm sorry. I'm fired up here, but when
Adam's letting the comments get to him. Come on, Adam. I thought you started off with, "Oh, don't let these things affect you." It's obviously affecting you, buddy.
half the world hates you, deal with it and get tough. Because
Yeah, I'm not gonna take lessons on getting tough from Adam here.
the whole notion that Israel can't be criticized, the whole notion that Bibi Netanyahu can't be criticized, that's all they do.
I think you've branched over into. Go ahead, Vinny.
Yeah,
I'm
I
sorry.
just want to say one thing, Adam, and I understand where
Sorry,
you're coming
Vinny.
from, and I get your passion. It's all good.
I'm sorry about
you're
that
the
first.
you're the angry patriot at this point, but I don't think it's that.
Okay, that was a good joke by Vinny. So Vinny goes by the alias of Angry Patriot.
think it's when you want to criticize Israel, there's two labels. You're anti-Semitic, means you hate all Jews, or you support Hamas.
Yes, and no other group has as much protection as people that support Israel.
That is a big problem because the moment you can't say, wait a minute, there are starving kids in Gaza.
Let's go, Angry Patriot. And notice, he said modern day Hitler. Benjamin Netanyahu is the closest thing we have to Hitler today in our time. No doubt about that. No doubt. Killed almost 100,000 people, probably still rotting in the rubble. Women and children, civilians, like starving people to death. Get out of here. Who else has done that in our modern era like this? That we funded ourselves.
They are shooting open fire on people that are just trying to get food. Those kids aren't terrorists. And to have an attitude like, well, they're going to grow up to hate Jews and they're going to want to kill Jews, let's just shoot them. That's the problem. It's not that if you can't criticize without being labeled and sticking up for the children and the innocent people, bro, that's the disconnect. It's not all Jews.
Vinny, just so you know, you're right and he's right.
Yes.
But it's not Hitler.
Oh, no, I'm not.
He said modern day Hitler. Name me another leader in the world today who is as bad as Benjamin Netanyahu.
I'm not
What
agreeing
are
to
we
that.
talking
No,
about?
I'm not.
Who is literally ethnically cleansing the Palestinians. Look, we've been saying this for years, decades, and guess what? They're taking over Gaza now. We're going to occupy it. What is that? Kick all the Palestinians out. What is that?
Agreeing to that.
What are we? No, I want to make sure you qualify that.
Oh, yeah,
We're not
1,000%.
talking about Hitler.
Absolutely not.
We
That's
are talking about
just criticizing.
somebody
Oh, yes.
who is a true believer in his cause. His name is
What the hell's his cause, PBD? What's his cause? Have greater Israel, kick out all the Palestinians, right? Kick out all the Arabs, right? Isn't that the cause? What's the cause?
Bibi, and it's not your cause.
Yes.
And you can disagree with them.
Yeah.
He's saying it like it's some nice, peaceful, heroic cause.
But to all of a sudden
No.
have that category as here,
No, that's ridiculous.
oh, that's what's going on.
No, that's a horrible
Yeah,
comparison.
and by the way, over here, last night, my son, we go to, I don't want to say where we had dinner.
Yeah.
So last time we have dinner, we're doing a convention here. There's going to be around 10,000 people here. I was just at the award ceremony in the morning. Quick shout out to Maral Tikran and the whole crew. Phenomenal job on the opening video. I went to watch the opening video at 7 a.m. with my daughter, Senna, who is my number one road dog. She was there with me just watching it. And then we came here. And then we came here. But last night, we're at this place. We're having dinner. How cool was that conversation at dinner?
Amazing.
It was like, and Tico is standing just going like this and watching Tom. And by the way, listening to Tom at these types of dinners, I'm telling you, you get so much smarter just listening to Tom with his experience of faith, and then Adam and Tom talking about, what it is to be a Jew and Christianity, and then you jumping in there and just back and forth, all of us. It was such a great dinner. That's a regular thing for us. The reason why I'm getting upset at Adam is I'm asking specifically, stop dropping F-bombs. I've asked them so many times. I don't like it
My bad, sir.
because when I do other
That felt a little sarcastic, but I'll keep going.
things, guess says it, guess says it. Kids are watching us. People want to put their kids in front of this. I'm not a fan of that. I've told you this hundreds of times privately. Now you're forcing me to say it to you publicly.
And respect for PBD for calling him out on his swearing and also calling him out in front of 10,000, 100,000 people. Good. He deserved that.
That's fair. That's fair.
Don't do that to me
Okay.
after I just had a conversation
You're
with you
absolutely
yesterday.
right.
All right. So,
And I'll say one thing.
Yeah.
I apologize.
I know
I
you-
tried
no,
to say I tried to say flip a few times.
But guess what?
And I apologize.
You gotta control, because the targeting's not going to change.
True that.
Yeah, I'm at a place right now where my position is very simple. Yesterday, you know what's one of the conversations we had about Christians, Jews, and Muslims? How long does it take to become a Muslim? What was the number?
30 seconds.
One
They
prayer.
ask you to say a prayer. They direct
Yeah.
you to some things, and then they say, okay, now come along with me on the journey.
How long does it take to be a Christian?
Similarly, 30 seconds, you understand who Christ is, you accept that, and then you go on a journey.
How long does it take to become a Jew?
How long?
Couple
Adam? Months?
years.
Years?
It takes a while. I think they ask you to go to classes and things like this.
No, so realistically, how long
understanding.
does it take to become a Jew?
It actually takes a few years.
Like
To
you mean,
become
That's a little peculiar, isn't it? Like, I'm just trying to think, if I knew that my religion is right and I knew this is a true way to get to heaven, to have peace in this life, just the right way everyone should be dealing with each other, I would want everyone else to know about my religion. And without force, I would want them to join my religion so they're happier, they're at peace. The people that I love, they're going to go to heaven with me as well. That's what I would want. I wonder why people of the Jewish faith they don't really spread their religion that much. I don't know.
Jews
Legit.
do not evangelize.
Yeah,
Like
so
no Jews trying to
actually
recruit
think
you.
about it. When
Why do they keep to themselves? That's a little weird.
is the last time a Jew came to you talking to you about becoming a Jew?
Never.
Never with me.
never.
And I've been around a lot of them.
Well, I'd like
Never with me. I've never heard of anyone saying convert to Judaism. It's because they believe that they are the chosen people. That's simply it. I don't think they want more people in their religion.
to talk to you guys.
By the way,
Three
last
would like to-
I had a guy, a friend of mine, I won't say his name, but he's Muslim. He came, I brought him to the house. We made a meal. We sat down, we gave him food. We had a great conversation together. And then he takes out a backpack full of Qurans and books, and he gives it to me. He says, I want to talk to you about a religion of Islam
In your
and-
That's an average Saturday. Happens all the time.
religion of peace.
in my house.
Tried to pitch you Islam in your house.
By the way, I respect it. I don't say it in a negative way. I respect the fact
Because if you actually believe that your way is the right way and it's the best way and it's what will make you most happy and it's the best for this life and the hereafter, why wouldn't you want other people to taste the sweetness of that? Why not?
that you have the audacity to come to my house after I feed you to tell me about your religion. That's never happened to me with Jews. So what is Jews' vision and outcome? What are they trying to do? You know, maybe they want to control media. Maybe they want to control. Maybe, by the way, would I be surprised if the Jewish community goes and tries to buy up 50 podcasts the next 3 years? I would not be surprised.